So in the world of F1, a lot has happened this week. First of all, Ferrari just decided to let the drivers play a game of footy just a few days before the Monaco Grand Prix. And in typical Ferrari fashion, both drivers got absolutely decimated, with Leclerc somehow managing to almost snap his neck. After which, rumours of Lewis Hamilton apparently joining Ferrari for a reported 40 million a year just surfaced out of nowhere. You know what? I'm all for it. I mean, we saw what happened with Fernando and Seb. Nothing can go wrong there.
Kimi Räikkönen on the inside!
Ferrari definitely won't demolish Lewis Hamilton's dreams. And finally, Toto Wolff has come out of his emo phase, and he's decided that, yeah, you know, having side pods is kind of cool now. It may be mainstream, but it is worth not finishing 12th. But this weekend, F1's going to Monaco, and I'll tell you what, I can't wait for some just amazing overtakes. Going off the start of this season, we might get at least 2. No, but seriously, I can't wait for Monaco. With Imola being cancelled last weekend because of the flooding, and, you know, rightly so, I just can't wait for some racing. I guess today's video is going to be like a pre-race roundup. I guess you can call it that. I honestly don't know. It's probably just going to be me waffling for a few minutes. It might become a series, I don't know. I've got no clue. But firstly, before anything else, I do just want to talk about the Ferrari Lewis Hamilton rumours. I've already made a TikTok on it, so a little shameless plug there. Go and follow Richie on F1 on TikTok. Another platform to spread my stinky opinions on. But is Lewis going to go to Ferrari? No, it's not going to happen, let's be honest. Think about it, Lewis has come out and said that he wants to win world championships again. Is he going to go to Ferrari where they're fighting the Haas?
That's for all the kids out there who dream the impossible.
To be honest, Mercedes and Ferrari aren't too far apart. I guess we'll see after Mercedes introduce the new side pod upgrade. But there's just really no point in Lewis switching from Mercedes to Ferrari. It's like switching from a 2004 Ford Mondeo to a Fiat 500, and plus Lewis could probably make 40 million just from one Instagram post where he's wearing a monster cap or something. I'm not saying I wouldn't like to see it though. I'd definitely love to see it. I think the rumours that Lewis would go to Ferrari and Charles would go to Mercedes, so it'll be another Mercedes driver rivalry between George Russell and Charles Leclerc. Come on, that'd be amazing. We might even be so lucky to get a truck simulator live stream in real life though.
Go left, go left, go left,
Left! Left!
left,
Left! Oh boy!
Anyway, like I've mentioned, we're about to get to the race weekend of Monaco. One of the most, if not the most prestigious Grand Prix you can win. Up until a few years ago, you know, when the cars weren't the size of trucks. Genuinely, the racing is about as lifeless as Rolf Harris. Seriously, nowadays on a street track, if there's no torrential rain, overtaking is like trying to go down a one-way road with a Bowman 747. But to be fair, the main aspect of Monaco has always been like the qualifying and the strategy. Something that Ferrari are just amazing at. For example, last year at Monaco, Ferrari just decided to end any hope that Charles had of winning by having the amazing idea of pitting him while Carlos was in the pit lane. You know, a classic strategy masterclass from Ferrari right there. But it's not just that that's let Leclerc down in recent years at Monaco. He's done a fair bit too.
Oh no!
Usually at Monaco, the pit stop engineers, you know, have to be at the best. Otherwise, there's a huge risk that some other driver's going to overtake you while you're in the pit lane, and that driver will be almost guaranteed to finish above you. Especially this year with the tyres that seem to last the whole year on track before they show any signs of losing grip. Mercedes showed us a prime example of amazing pit stops in Monaco in 2021. They had the wonderful idea of only taking 3 tyres off Valtteri's car, and in the end just went, yep, Valtteri, you're not going back out, lad. Talking of Mercedes, like I mentioned before, they've introduced some new upgrades to the side pods. They basically just abandoned the whole philosophy of last year, and thank God, because it was pretty awful. It's quite ironic from me. I've never even thought about the design of an F1 car. I struggle turning on the lights in my Kia Rio. But Mercedes will be open that they can now start competing with Aston Martin, or at least significantly more with the new upgrades. Bit too extreme to say that they'll be competing with Red Bull anytime soon. Who knows if they'll even be good enough to be competing with Aston Martin. For all we know, they could be going even slower. Bringing them to a track like Monaco isn't the best idea. Monaco's not a track that can really highlight the difference in cars. I guess you could say in qualifying. But as for the race, all the cars are going to be packed together, so it's not the biggest, you know, indicator of whether the car's performing or not. So we won't really see the true improvement or difference until Spain next week. Of course, I know that they wanted to bring them to Imola, but of course it got cancelled. It's just something to talk about. And even further, it's going to take a while before both drivers, Lewis and George, can adapt to the new design. I know Lewis and George are amazing drivers, but I'm not sure it's too realistic to say that they're both going to, you know, be comfortable with the new design straight away. It might take a few races before they get comfortable and confident in the new design, and therefore we might not see any improvements until the next few races. Anyway, in other news, McLaren have revealed a new livery, what I believe is called a Triple Crown livery. I'm struggling saying that because it's a tongue twister. But anyway, it's absolutely stunning. It seems like they're being inspired by the old McLaren livery, the famous Marlboro livery. As it seems, they just decided to copy the look of a Siggy. No, but to be fair, it does look really nice. Not a Siggy, the car. But there's one thing that's bothering me. Those fucking hideous Google wheels. Those wheels do not belong in that car. McLaren, I know you need money and you need all the help you can get, but please, please for the love of, please for my eyes, take the Google wheels off and take those LED iPad screens off the car too. Be worth it. Think of me. All in all, there's not really much to say apart from the car will look amazing when Lando and Oscar cross the line in 15th and 16th. Oh well, I just hope Monaco is just good. There's only so many past races and highlights and interviews I can watch before I know the whole life story of Kobayashi. But I'm looking forward to this weekend. I'm aiming to get this out on Friday, so what are the chances that FP1 just contradicts everything I've said here? I just hope, well, I'm praying, actually, that Charles can just get something from the race. And if he's not going to get anything from the race, F1 gods, just don't give me hope. At Monaco, they've got a habit of just making it look like Charles is going to, you know, win easily and then just ruin everything. I honestly believe on that track, Charles can get pole. He can be the only race driver on that track and he'd still find a way to finish 4th. But thank you for watching. I hope you've had a great week and we'll have a great weekend, hopefully. Your favourite drivers as well, or your favourite team. If you'd be so kind as to drop a like or even subscribe or maybe just share this video, it'd mean the world to me, honestly, it would. Leave a comment down below on what you think's going to happen this weekend. I'm interested to find out. But until then, let's hope for a good race and I'll see you later.